So I'm gonna first start with my Hydrating Cleanser, okay? Our Hydrating Cleanser is a cream cleanser and it's oil-based, so it actually can remove your makeup. You just need a few pumps of this, right? About like that much. Again, if you have makeup, it helps remove makeup. If you have a full face of makeup, you can do a double cleanse. But I don't wear a lot of makeup, so I can just do a little around my eyes, kind of remove my mascara. And you don't need water to apply this. Okay, so we're gonna take a towel and pat dry your face. And again, if you are wearing a full makeup, face of makeup, just do a nice double cleanse. Okay, feeling really nice and hydrated. Okay, so next I'm gonna take my soothing mist. Okay, it is a rinse. It's not a toner because we don't use alcohols. You can use it a couple ways. You can put it onto a cotton pad like this, okay? Or you can do a nice spray, which I love. You can use this during the summertime. It feels really refreshing. Okay, the nice soothing mist. Again, you can take it, get any extra makeup off as well. My next step is going to be exfoliating, okay? You must be exfoliating at least 2-3 times a week to get all that dead skin cells, all the dead skin cells off, to resurface. All right, so our next product is our Gommage Exfoliating Gel, okay? So we don't want to be using, ideally we don't want to be using scrubs. They can be a little aggressive on our skin. So Gommage is like a very surface type of exfoliator. Okay, really thin, light amounts, very hydrating, very thin layer we want to apply. Okay, so I like to say this is like sweeping before we mop. So we want to get all the surface dead skin cells off, and then every product after will go. And with this product, you can also use the Gommage, and you can put a thicker layer of it and leave it on as a mask, a hydrating mask, and then just for about 20 minutes. But we like to use this in every treatment because it helps take all the surface dead skin off. You can see? All right, so once you've done this and you feel there's no more particles coming, you can either take a cotton pad or tissue, kind of slough off the rest of the skin. Next, we're gonna go into using our Go to Glow pads, our Glycolic exfoliating pads. These are amazing. Not only are we exfoliating, but it helps to hydrate the skin as well, okay? So just nice little upward motion. It will tingle a little bit, but that's good. Again, you go down your neck, go down the décolleté. If I was at home and doing myself, I would be going all the way down, okay? Again, they are kind of concentrated, so you can squeeze out the extra back into the container, or you can use it on the tops of your hands or your elbows if you want. So after our glycolic treatment, our exfoliating treatment, we always like to use our high endurance cream, okay? This is part of our soothing line, helps to repair the skin after we are exfoliating, resurfacing, okay? I'm gonna use a spatula. You can, if you just use it at home for yourself, you can use your hands. Okay, just to apply a little bit, you don't need a lot. Okay, just to rub it into your hands. Okay, and just kind of. Okay, so next I'm going to apply my saffron mask, right? We want to be masking about once a week, okay? Depending on what your skin is feeling, what type of mask you want to use. But our saffron mask is really energizing, lots of vitamins, antioxidants, gives the skin a nice glow, okay? So I've got my mask, it's nice and orange. And ideally, you want to have a fan brush. because it'll have a nice application, right? You can use your fingers, but it's better to use a fan brush, okay? So with the mask, there's a couple ways you can do this. You can add in, if you're feeling a little sensitive, a little red, you can actually add in a little drop of our hydrating rinse to kind of soothe the skin. You can actually, we have Vitality Facial Oil, which is one of my favorite products. It has 9 different essential oils, and you can actually drop in a little bit of that. That adds a little bit more warmth and aromatic. Okay, so we leave this on for about 3 to 5 minutes. If you ever feel sensation, you can just remove it, but ideally 5 minutes. All right, well, I am going to remove my mask. I just like the feeling of a nice warm towel on my face. Feels really good. And again, if you are using a towel, again, do not rub or scrape your face. You want to be gentle with the skin. So today I'm going to use our vitamin C serum. Amazing. Feels so silky. You don't need a lot, just a little pump of it. And when you use your serums, do not rub them into your hands like this because your hands will absorb it. So you don't want to waste the product on your hands. So it's just good to feather it into your fingertips and lightly feather it on to your face. Okay, and then we always want to follow up with an SPF if you're during the day. At nighttime, obviously we don't need SPF, but if it's during the day, please make sure you're using your SPF, okay? Very important. We have a mineral-based SPF. Zinc is the only active ingredient, and then everything is basically botanicals, organic ingredients, kukui, macadamia, red algae, okay, no chemicals. I love this SPF. So this is the way you should be using a zinc SPF. I know some people usually just slather it on and it's just you keep rubbing and rubbing. We don't want to do that. We especially don't want to be rubbing it on our face. So you want to heat it up first with your hands and get it nice and translucent like this. And then just pat it on. Nice and easy. And that's it. Yeah. Put some on your hands. We're driving, the sun's hitting us on our hands. There you go. Like always carry a little in your purse. Make sure if you're out and about, that's how we're gonna keep our skin nice and beautiful and young. And there it is. And that's our quick 15-minute maybe regimen. Thank you for tuning in.